Hi everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. So, here it is, Labor Day. Normally I do this on a Sunday, but I tried to do some things. I haven't seen the Queen in quite a while, and we tried to get too many bones in. If you notice, over the last week or so, we really have up and ramped the games from GenCon that we're trying to cover, and we've got so much here to cover from GenCon. I mean, we've got tons of stuff. I mean, when you start, I could just reach down and pull up flip ships. I could pull up Britain 1750. I mean, Fate of the Gods. Fate of the Elder Gods, that is. We've got so much stuff to cover, and it's quite an undertaking. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is August Patron. Everything is finally boxed up and going out tomorrow. So those of you that have won, look forward to it. I'm sorry, because of GenCon, the secret auction, visiting my grandson. August was a month where I was all over the place, but August is gone and September is here. And as of Friday, we start September, and we're really starting to build and really get ready for, well, Essen. That's right, Essen. So we're going to be reviewing and taking a look at a lot of the stuff that'll be coming out for Essen. We're going to take a few weeks to still concentrate on our GenCon stuff. This week you'll see a lot of GenCon things, and we're going to start painting one of the GenCon games, either Massive Darkness, Fate of the Gods, or Folklore. I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm even thinking of maybe even squeezing in Doctor Who Exterminate somehow. Maybe painting that up. It really depends what I come to and I start working on, which will probably be on Thursday. We'll work on that project, and that project will be for the following week, whatever we decide to work on. I'm going to open up a few boxes and kind of figure out game plans, because I usually like to map everything out, so when we show a painting video, it's very extensive. I have a game plan, and I'm not sitting there going, okay, what do I do with this now? We try to make it so we fit it into a lot of time where you guys don't get lost or get bored, because I do like to do it live. Now, September's patron, that will be drawn on the 9th. As you know, we always wait because a lot of people have problems with credit cards and stuff like that, which isn't a big deal. But that money is going out to a lot of people this month. So once it clears on the 9th, we're going to be taking care of a gentleman who has some brain cancer problems. Berkey wrote me and told me about a friend that's struggling and having some issues. So we're going to try to help him with that. As you know, there's a lot going on with Houston. I don't even have to mention. There's so many places that are trying to help. But I had discovered that there is that they had taken a bunch of animals into Volusia County, and that they on the news they said that they are looking for some help because they had to take so many animals in. It's a non-kill shelter, so we may try to help them as well. With Houston, I don't trust the Red Cross. I apologize. It's not that I don't trust. I just hear a lot of things, and I'm looking to try to find the right thing to help, or the right way to have the most impact. So we're looking to do something with that. It's close to home. We have Hurricane Irma on the horizon, and that's a big worry. Not so much for us here in Central Florida, but for South Miami and up the coast. We've been keeping a close eye on it, and some tracks all the way into New York. That's where my grandson is in Connecticut. So if it goes through New York City, there's only one place for it to go, and that's where my grandson and daughter are. So there's concerns all around. I hope the doggone thing just tails and heads out to sea, but you know, according to some of the tracks and some of the models, especially down here where we really keep an eye on the tropics, they're saying this might be the strongest storm on the planet ever if it intensifies the way it does. Now, I'm talking to you Monday morning. By Monday afternoon, who knows, that could have changed. That's the funny thing about these things. They wiggle, they waggle. If you remember last year, we were supposed to get hit with 160-mile-an-hour winds, but the thing wiggled just a hair, and it's amazing how 10 miles change so much. It's, you know, it's a scary time with blizzards and earthquakes and all these other things that come into pass. There's a lot that to be concerned for our fellow man, and we will do our best to help everybody that we possibly can. We have a lot of people to help. We have another auction coming up, speaking of helping people, and then we are going to total up all our money, and we are going to give them to the two charities that we think, unless something comes up that's bigger that needs help, then we will push the money that way. We've already taken care of one of the things. The other one, we are making arrangements to go down and make sure that the funds go to where they need to go. So everybody that participated in that, thank you. I had one thing that I had to ship out. One person didn't pay for their things yet, but I know the person, so he'll get to it when he can. And we've got a lot of stuff. I mean, I started going through this over the weekend, and there is a ton. I didn't realize how many games I had painted. So we've got a lot of stuff that's going out. Now, let's talk about September 14th or 15th. There is going to be a live Q&A. It's half of it's going to be for people who have been part of the patrons. I'm going to explain some things and make sure that we're all on the same page as we head into October, because that's when some of the people start hitting the year mark. So we want to start getting everybody, all our ducks in a row, and get that stuff squared away. So look for that live event. If you can show up and be there, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. You can watch it and then leave some comments. I always answer all my comments. Over the weekend, I don't. I usually wait till Monday where I sit down and I go through everything. But that's just works for me, because I do try to take a little time on the weekend to spend with the Queen. This week, we have a lot of GenCon stuff we're going to cover. I'm just looking here, and I can already see some of the things that Janice and I are going to tackle during the week. And then the weekend, I'm going to try to find, like we did this weekend, we're going to have something big. We'll do two big ones. Today, Labor Day, I plan on doing Tomb of Annihilation. So look for that. I'm going to get some things done. So look for that. Also, you'll see the next top from 40 to 31 in our top 50 games of all times. I think you'll be shocked by that. And then finally, Tuesday, I don't know if we're going to do anything because Destiny 2 comes out. So you may want to look on our channel, O.M. Gaming. It's supposed to be Old Man Gaming, but somebody took it before me. But what we're trying to do is we are going to maybe play some Destiny tomorrow. Take a day off. It doesn't hurt to take off. But we'll be still live if you have any questions or anything that you want to talk about. Then Wednesday we're just gonna start dropping games like no tomorrow. Just look for live events all through the week. Thursday will be a painting session. Friday I will pick a game and we'll play it. I'll make sure I got it down. And then Saturday I may do something. Then Sunday we usually take off and I do the vlog. And that's pretty much how we're trying to stay on schedule and stay on point. And that's the most important thing. The most important thing is trying to get all these GenCon games up so you guys can see them and see some of the events. Tomorrow I think I'm going to put up a video. Matter of fact, there'll be some content tomorrow, but it's probably nothing that you'll be interested in. But it's my day at the museum with my grandson. I'm going to put that up. There are some people that are interested in that, and a majority of you aren't. But I think it's kind of fun to see him running around, and I like to get it up for historical purposes. That's what my channel is. It's kind of a timeline for me and how things have gone. And if you ever get a chance, go back, even though we've done over 1,000 videos, 1,100 videos that we've done, actually more than that. But if you look, we almost do in the 2 years that we've been here You know, I'm blessed for the growth and everything else that we had, but we've almost done like 2 videos a day if you really think about it, if you average it out. Maybe almost 2.5 if in the 2 some odd years that we've been here. And I'm just blessed and thankful to each and every one of you for everything that you've done for the channel, whether supporting the channel or just watching it and enjoying it. And even those of you that don't like it and have made comments, it's actually helped, because it made me stop and think and go, well, no, you're full of crap. Or, you know something, this person has a real good point here. And I've made adjustments, and we've grown, and we've molded, and we've become so much. And it's thanks to you. I couldn't do this without you. You are the backbone of this. I say that every week, but I will say it every week as long as this channel is in existence. So, I'm going to make this a kind of a short vlog, believe it or not, because I think I covered everything that I had to cover. And I still got some other stuff I have to tape. So without further ado, I want to thank all the new people that have joined. I want to thank all the people that have stayed and stuck with us through thick and thin, as we've grown, as we've adapted, and we've made adjustments. What you see now is what you're going to get, okay? I am the face that runs the place, so expect to see a lot of me. I know in the past months I haven't been around as much because of travel and so forth and so on, but you know, the name on the marquee is what you deserve. The name on the marquee is what you will get. There you go. I think I covered it all, and I hope you all have a safe and happy Labor Day. I hope you all have a wonderful September. September's my birthday month, by the way. Okay, I don't want it to come. I don't like when September comes. Okay, not a great month for me, because you stop counting birthdays once you turn like 50, which was 1,000 years ago. Now I'm on the other side, way on the other side of that. Not a fun month, but we're gonna have a great September regardless. We do have Huracan. We have our last convention of the year, Huracan, and like I said, Essen, and you know, I'm really tempted to go to GenCon, but I think they're sold out. It would cost money, which I really don't feel like spending. The same thing with Essen. I don't think I would be able to get a ticket and be able to afford the plane fare. We have too many things that we have to take care of. It's not so much the money that I would spend, it's more the money that I would like to really, as we start to head towards the holidays, I'm really looking to kick into gear and take care of people, because holidays are the most stressful time for people, and that's when I think our help and everything that we do comes and to the forefront the most, is when we're able to make things easier for people. Alright, enough. Until next time, I'm Rob Warren. We'll see you soon, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. And guys, we'll see you later this afternoon, hopefully with Tomb of Annihilation, or if you're watching this in the future, check back, maybe you'll see Tombs of Annihilation. Yeah, I think it makes sense. See ya.